Disney, and we're going behind the ears in New York City for a look at The Lion King, live on Broadway. This is Julie Taymor. She directed the stage version of The Lion King. Hi, Julie.
Hello, Ruby.
How do you make people become animals for the show?
Actually, the whole idea here was to have the humans and the animals visible at the same time. I made the masks and puppets, and we made them to fit the actors' heads, so they're able to move around and have the masks correspond with the movement of their own heads. So now the actors are actually animating these puppets. And so, for instance, this is a zebra, and the actors wearing this actually put this on their shoulder and wear it as like a backpack. Do you want to see how it works? Prance up and down a little bit. It wasn't trying to be realistic. If you want realistic, you watch a movie or you watch television. But theater, you let the audience use their imagination.
How important is it for kids to see live theater?
For the kids who can't come see The Lion King in New York, they should go and see the theater that's in their communities. When you go to the theater, you get an incredible feeling of being with a huge community of people watching it live. So it's a special event that you can share with your family or your friends, and then with all these people who you don't know. It's a tremendous feeling.
That's Behind the Ears on Disney of The Lion King on Broadway. Hi, Rudy here on Disney, and we're going behind the ears in New York City for a look at The Lion King live on Broadway. This is Scott Irby Rainier, and he plays young Simba in The Lion King. And this is Kiwana Shuford, and she plays young Nala. Hi, you guys. How do you go about playing an animal on stage?
It's not quite playing the animal, it's kind of playing a kid, and you act more like a kid than you do a lion.
You know, you be yourself, and it comes out how it comes out.
It got more into its African roots than it did into, like, the animal thing.
This is Jason Reyes. He plays Simba in The Lion King.
I'm portraying a very real character, which is a teenager with a lot of issues. So you have to combine that with the realistic nature of the fact that you're also portraying a lion. This is my alter ego, so some of the scenes where I'm being aggressive, I lower my head so that the audience gets the perception of the lion. And then when I need to be emotional, I'll lift my head up because you're much more of a human emotion.
I've never seen anything like this. Giraffes, people walking on stilts, and hyenas hunched over with these things.
I never thought I would be wearing an elephant costume in my whole life, and then the crowd's just like going really wild and everything.
Not in a million years had we ever imagined that the Lion King movie would be taken to the stage in such an artistic manner.
That's Behind the Ears on Disney of The Lion King on Broadway. Hi, Rudy here on Disney, and we're going behind the ears in New York City for a look at The Lion King live on Broadway. This is Sam Wright, and he plays Mufasa in The Lion King.
What is all this?
Now, his voice may sound a little familiar. So, Sam, how did you go from being Sebastian in The Little Mermaid to Mufasa, the King of the Jungle?
Well, according to Sebastian, it's very easy when you have talent.
How do you do a show about animals without any animals?
When I first got wind of the show, I thought it was going to be a costume show where we wore fur, kind of looked like Bert Lahr in The Wizard of Oz, you know, in a full lion makeup or something like that. And I realized, oh, this is not about human beings playing lions. This is about a human being telling a story about Mufasa and Simba and the circle of life.
What's it like being in The Lion King?
Mufasa kind of takes over, and the lion spirit goes right to my heart. And the next thing I remember is I walk off stage, and I go, wow, that was something. That's what acting is all about, like really imagining that you're there.
What would you say to a kid who wants to get involved in theater?
People usually ask me, how do you do it? And if you just say the last two words in that sentence, you'll have your answer. What are the last two words in that sentence? Do it.
That's Behind the Ears on Disney of The Lion King on Broadway.